Welcome, Christian metal community. Today we are here with the band Cannibalistic. How are you guys doing?
We're doing
Fantastico.
good.
Fantastico.
Fantastical. Okay.
Blessed. Blessed.
My name's Jimmy with the Christian metal group, and we have Jazz Soul Metal up here.
That's right. That's me. What's up, y'all?
Hey,
Much
What's up?
love to
What's up?
everybody.
What's up,
Jay,
guys?
have you been recording today, Jay?
You know what? I actually have not, which is a
What?
big surprise. I've talked
Yeah.
to a couple of people about collaborations, but that's about it. Very cool. A couple of
Okay.
people from a church called Christ Culture. We were talking earlier about some collaborations, but yeah, I have not
it's
recorded a
not
thing. I
me.
feel so
Oh,
useless right now. Like,
There we
dang.
go.
yeah, it's weird.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's been a great rest because the
So,
rest of the week is really a wrap.
right. All right. Well, so we're going to do this first question, and we'll just kind of go around. You kind of give a short answer as much as you want to. We'll start with Jerry. And so, did you grow up in a religious home?
I did not.
Okay. All right. Short and sweet. Kimberly?
Thanks,
I
buddy.
he
Chub,
usually
chub,
talks
chub,
a
chub.
lot.
I do not. Chub, chub, chub,
Yeah.
chub.
You can elaborate as little or as much as you want.
So
Yeah.
you want me to tell you how I found God?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I'll keep it short and
How much
sweet. So
time you
no,
have?
I did not grow up in a religious home. I had a rough childhood, and that kind of led me to God.
Okay. Awesome.
Very cool. I love
Short and
it.
sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kimberly?
I would say no. I mean, I did grow up in a Catholic home,
Hmm.
so we did do the cultural going to church, but I wouldn't say that I knew Christ until around 21. So I did
Fair
not,
enough.
I would say I did not grow up in a Christian home.
Hmm.
Okay. Awesome. Josh?
Uh, I did grow up in the church. I grew up in a Spanish church, and my
Awesome.
my uncle was the pastor of that church, and so I kind of like would kind of listen a little bit, but I can't speak Spanish too much. But even then, I would be they would have me go up and sing some songs. So I have pictures of when I was like 4 or 5, or sing little Christian hymns or something like that. It was good. And then um, I've always liked music, and so I ended up uh, playing some music for that church a little bit. But
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Great. All right, Alec. Well, actually, we'll go Alfredo.
Well, I grew up in. My family's from Mexico, so when we got here, I grew up Catholic, and I've been pretty much Catholic all my life. I left to non-denominational churches, and I went to a Baptist church. I
Okay.
visited everywhere. I think that's what God wanted for me. But as far as like learning about God or knowing God, I got to learn Him real soon, real early in age, because when you're in a Mexican family, they have this thing called the belt. So you learn about God right away. Oh God, no.
He means the chancla.
The chancla, the chancla. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the
I
chocolate.
know. I
so I
know.
learned about
Definitely.
God really early in life. No, but yeah, I've pretty much been in a church my whole life. My mom was a devout Catholic, so she took me everywhere. I mean, actually, the whole family, everywhere, all the time. Our father was never around, and she promised God that she would be at service
Yeah.
every single Sunday. So as long as, well, not so as long, but as long as he was by
Wow.
her side as she was raising us alone.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Very
All
cool.
right,
Yeah.
Well,
Alex.
Well, for me, yeah, we were also Catholic as well, and all the aunts,
No.
all the sisters got together, and they would read the Bible and study Scripture. However, that was them, so I was always around it, but I was never really a part of it. We went to church together, we came home together, and then all the aunts did all the
Mm.
reading the Scriptures and reading the Bible verses and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of other stuff I won't get into. Uh, yeah, so and then kind of like Fred said, I went
Yeah.
myself looking through different churches and stuff like that. I was at the Catholic church, but I wanted more, and I went to all kinds of different churches before I settled on the one that I am going to now. Yeah, like that. No.
Okay.
I like
all
Awesome.
right. Cool. Well, let's do the same round again.
Now it's your
And
turn.
let's ask this question: did you all grow up in musical homes?
Yes. My dad was a bass
Jerry, you want to?
player
Um,
for a lot of bands, a lot of conjunto bands, a lot of orchestras, country bands, cover bands, and he was sought after as a bassist, and he also would play guitar for some bands and stuff like that. So he was always busy doing a band, and I was always at
Wow.
rehearsal with him, and that's probably why I have constant ringing in my ears up until this day. Loud music.
Sure. Yeah.
We'll go back to Jerry
Nice.
since Alex went out of.
All right. We'll just go in the reverse order. Oh,
Um, no.
it
yeah,
don't matter.
Oh, go
you
ahead,
got to
Jerry.
keep
Go
it in
ahead.
order, Alex.
What? I didn't hear.
So, yeah, I grew up in a musical home, but my mom basically played guitar, my dad just a little bit, but they just dabbled. So, if you
Mm.
call that a musical home, then that's what it was. And
They
I
start
picked it up
Okay.
and I
covering.
ran with it.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's right.
So you started when you were young on the guitar?
I started when I was probably about 14, yes.
Okay.
And long story short, basically, I worked at a camp. I was a camp counselor. And at night, we put all our kids to bed because we were a camp counselor for children. And as a summer camp. And I came
Yeah.
outside of the building, and there was this one guy strumming on an acoustic guitar, and there's a bonfire in the middle, and all the counselors, and all the people, the staff and all that was like gathered around, and they were just like shouting songs for him to play, and he would play that song, precisely. And what drew me to the guitar is just that everybody was so fixated on him playing the guitar that night, and I'll
Wow.
never forget it. And then I had told him that I wanted to learn guitar, and he basically let me use his guitar until I learned a bunch of songs. So it was pretty cool.
Okay. Nice. All right. Kimberly?
I did not grow up in a musical home, but I found out recently that my dad had drums when he was younger, and he didn't tell me till like our last show when he's helping me carry the drums in. He's like, "Oh yeah, I used to have some drums." I'm like, "What? You never told me
Yeah.
that." Yeah,
Wow.
Cool.
Okay.
yep.
And I guess Josh?
Uh, my home was kind of musical. I have a lot of family members that did play, but I grew up with my mom and my brother, and she could play the piano a little bit, and I would go to my grandparents' house, and they had an upright piano, and I started playing the piano, and they bought me a little keyboard when I was 4, and I loved it, and I would listen to the commercials and pick out the melodies and
Oh.
stuff like that. And then
Oh,
when I was
wow.
10 years old, I did like a elementary guitar class. Um, if you can't tell, I'm left-handed, and so they bought me a right-handed guitar, and they just restrung the guitar. And then one day, I opened the case, and the neck just broke, and so
Oh,
they got me a
no.
left-handed one. It was still cheap, but I remember my stepfather. He had like a Les Paul copy, right-handed, and so I restrung that. And then I finally got a left-handed Strat, that this one over here, right there.
Okay.
And I remember it being the most comfortable guitar I ever had because I've never played a left-handed one before, and I just fell in love, and I just kept on playing constantly. And so I did
That's
that
so
at the
cool that
age of 10.
you still have that guitar. That's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
most of mine I intend to keep.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna get rid of any really.
I sell
If I
mine when
buy
I'm
them,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep them. Uh, so I did that, and then I did high school stuff, and I played trombone, and now I play a lot of different things: bass guitar, lead guitar, trumpet. I played keyboards for
Wow.
bands. My uncle actually was on my mom's side. He was signed with Warner Brother Records in the '60s.
Wow.
He was a producer and stuff like that. So I got some of his old equipment at my house. I'm trying to refurbish it and stuff like that. So a lot of my family members do play music, but like in the house, my mom would sing, and I just remember her listening to the radio and she's singing along to whatever song would come on, and I love that. You
That's
smell the
cool. Well,
hairspray, and yeah.
well, now that we know that you play trumpet, We definitely want to hear that on a new Cannibalistic song. Come
Let's
on
go.
Oh, that would be
Yeah, I can
that kind of.
I can do whatever, man. We can. I have an accordion. I got a bunch of stuff.
He does.
dude.
He
If
play-
you incorporate that into a song, that would be so
He
rad.
even plays the recorder.
Yeah, we can do.
It's like crazy, man. Like,
Yeah, I have
Wow.
a little tin whistle thing.
Somewhere around
I
there.
got a bunch of stuff around here.
Yeah.
That's really
Violin.
cool, man.
Trying to get you to
Yeah.
do that one.
I gave my violin to my niece, so I'm gonna have to buy a new one. They get
Oh,
electric
that's why
ones,
you gave
put
it
some
I need to
Sure,
buy a
you can buy
violin
another
too,
one,
so don't,
right?
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, violin is a
Awesome.
cool
So
instrument.
that's why I play bass, but that's not all I do. So I
You
mean,
did it.
Yeah.
I play bass and more.
Okay.
Love it.
Awesome.
How do you multi-instrumentals?
Yeah.
Wow.
and
All
myself.
right, so let's talk about the name Cannibalistic.
Well, we got Alfredo.
Oh, we got one more.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Myself, I grew up in a farm when I was younger, and like I think the closest neighbor was about 20 miles, so I was like the only kid. And one day they took me to a pawn shop, and I saw a guitar.
Wow.
I didn't know what it was. My grandfather bought it for me, and I've never read a note in my life. I do everything by ear. And that's when they figured out that I could sing. I was a big Michael Jackson and Kenny Rogers fan, Air Supply fan, and they just kept me on it and pushed me, and here I am today, still doing everything that I learned as a kid. But as far as music and the history
That's
of my
awesome. I
family,
love
I'm
it.
the only one.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
so
I love it.
did you say you're from Mexico and you grew up Catholic and you were the only kid?
I know that's weird.
That
right?
doesn't sound right.
No,
No, the
No,
only
no,
kid that
like
plays
you were
music.
you were
I'm the only kid that played music.
Right.
I'm the only kid
On
that
a
played
farm?
music. My family was from Mexico. When we came here,
You're the only one.
I moved
Okay.
in with my grandparents on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
farm, and I was the only one they took with them to the farm. But we have over 500 members in our family.
Oh, I
just,
see.
just here in San Antonio. So yeah, it's a pretty big family.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. Sounds like my family. Good lord.
Well, I bet y'all have some good get together potlucks.
Oh man, awesome.
Y'all be making some good food at them family reunions. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a huge family too, man. That's
He's like,
that's
"Shut up,
crazy.
Alex."
Huge. Like I have like 75 first cousins.
75?
first cousins?
Yes,
Dang, bro.
on my dad's side. That ain't even include my mom's side. Yes. I found that
That
out when my
is a-
grandmother died. It said she had
Wow.
78 grandchildren. Then it started talking about the great grandchildren and stuff. I'm like, what?
Man,
You guys have
that's
75 first
insane,
cousins? Like,
man.
What the hell? That's yeah. Our family. I don't think we've ever had a full family reunion.
Well, I challenge
But
you
we've
to a
had
Yeah.
kickball
a bunch
game.
of them. So anyway,
Yeah, I don't know all my
let's
cousins.
go. It's happening, yo. We're gonna make it happen.
My dad had like altogether 14
Yeah, I could
brothers.
never. You know.
He had like 14 brothers and sisters, and so
Oh wow.
Wow.
14 brothers?
and sisters, yeah, combined. I mean, not like, but then he joined the military to get away.
Okay,
from it all.
yeah.
And so I don't know any of his. Well, I know two uncles. One of them passed away already. The other one's still kicking. But yeah, I don't know any of my cousins. I don't know what they look like, what they do, or anything like that. So
Wow.
That's
crazy.
amazing. Yeah, my dad's family is a family of 12. He has 11 brothers and sisters. So yeah, real close.
Man.
That's
Nice.
so interesting. So yeah, I was about to talk about the name. Let's talk about this name, Cannibalistic. How did you all decide on that? For sure. I mean, the first thing I thought about is like the death metal metaphors between communion and that kind of thing. But so what made you all decide on that name?
Well, let me turn this switch on real quick. Okay. I'll let Alex start it, and then I'll continue because Alex is the one that really started everything. So go ahead, Alex.
yeah, so like I was getting ready to start a band. I had written a couple of songs by then, and I've been trying to get a hold of him forever because I like the way he sang because we played before in a different band. And so when I was finally got him over to like sing to was it 2 songs you sang to? You remember?
Or
was it just that
No,
one?
it was first. It was My Window, and then it was Daniel. Yeah.
So we started working on My Window. That was actually the first Cannibalistic song that we had written. And so at that point, well, let's see how can I was I don't know how to put this without sounding mean. Have you ever had the people that tell you you're not like your religion is not the right religion, and you're told
Oh
that
yeah.
by another?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, so I
absolutely.
kind of like
Yeah.
stepped away from a little bit for it, but then um, I kind of started this thing again, and I wanted to be a secular, positive band rather than a Christian band. So then we got with Fred, and we started trying to come up with names and stuff like that. And so Fred will take it from here.
So he says, let's be a positive secular band. I was like, no, no, we can't do that. We serve Christ. It's like, but yeah, we can still do some of those songs, but let's just be a positive band. So maybe we can attract more people and stuff. And well, he would was coming up with names, and every time he came up with a name, I'd give it a scriptural foundation. So he just comes out and says, okay, well,
Nice.
what if I come out with a name, and if you can't come out with any scriptural foundation for it, then we'll be, a positive secular band. I said, okay, you know what, deal. Because to me, being a positive band is still encouraging people to be good and do good, and we're still gonna have that opportunity to serve Christ. And so he comes in about 2 weeks later, and I still remember the grin on his face. He walks in and, I got you, man. I got you. And I said, what? He says, cannibalistic. And I said, unless you eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, you shall not have life within you. And cannibalistic was born.
Yeah, and he said it just like that
Nice.
too. He didn't even have time to think about it, and I was like,
That's us.
"That fast, huh?"
Right.
But we love the name because it attracts people
That's
that
sweet.
just like you said, you were thinking it was a death metal band or some type of just regular metalcore band, but it attracts people of all different genres of music because there's the rebellious people and so when they hear it, they're like, oh my God, you guys are Christians. Like, yes, we are.
It's definitely a conversation starter.
Yeah,
Nice.
that
So,
was definitely my biggest surprise. Like listening to you, I was like, "Oh, it's not a death metal band!" Like, "Oh my god, it's singing,
yeah.
it's melodic!" Oh
They're
my
singing.
god, yeah, I was totally like,
Yeah, I remember he
yeah,
said like, "Who
yeah,
do
I
you
was
want me
ready
to
for it.
sound like?" I said, "I want you to sound like yourself."
Yeah,
Because like
for
there's like
sure.
other bands. Well, can you sound like this or can you sound like that or whatever? And I'm like, no.
Right.
And even though I try to
Right.
sound like myself, they still compare me to yeah other singers. So it's like
He's not gonna say
I'm not gonna say it.
it. Say it.
I'll let them take a stab at it. If they guess it, I'll say yes. But other than that, no.
Stab. Start doing everything.
Septora. No. So
Uh,
so how did the band form after y'all come together and you had the name?
Um, After that, I kind of like I found out Jerry was looking for a band, and I think did I FaceTime you on Messenger?
Well, I had just gotten out of my older band, Saving Jackie, and we were another strong
Nice.
We
band.
love them, by the way.
We
But
we
Alex had
we interviewed them about a week about a last year. Yeah.
okay. So Alex
Nice.
has seen my stuff on Facebook. I don't know if you remember, but I was selling my
Oh
gear,
yeah, yeah, that's
and we
right.
started talking. He was like, dude, why are you selling your gear? I was like, you didn't hear? Because Alex and I always been friends, and we've always kind of talked. So same with Fred. And I was like, yeah, man, I just left Saving Jackie. And he was like, and I've been praying. I've been praying, God, if you have another band for me, then open the door. It was 2 days later after I left Saving Jackie. To God be the glory. Alex said, well, dude, I already know how you play. If you want to join Cannibalistic, you don't even have to audition. You're in. I was like, no way. I took my stuff off of Facebook Market, and man, I was excited
Nice.
about that. I remember that. God was good. But even when I was in Saving Jackie, here's a little backstory with that. And I know Fred remembers this. When I was in Saving Jackie, Fred and I, like I said, we've always been friends. He texted me one day. He was like, hey, Jerry, I know you're an honest guy. Can I send you a song that Alex and I have been working on? Because we all previously played in another band, Alex, Fred, and myself. So we came
Oh,
from that
okay.
band before that band that I joined, Saving Jackie. And
Nice.
Fred had sent me an amazing song that they recorded, I guess, at Alex's house. And I was like, holy man, that sounds really, really good. And I was talking to God. I was talking to God. I was like, I know I'm in Saving Jackie, God, and I'm thankful for it. Man, I would love to play in that band. I remember those are exact words that I told God. And I told Fred the same thing. I was like, dude, you guys are amazing, man. That sounds heavy. And I think the first one was My Window that he sent me. No, it was Daniel.
No, it was my window.
And I was so, it was My Window. Then he sent me Daniel. And I was like, God, I got to for sure be in that band. And then I left Saving Jackie shortly afterwards. And then that's when this happened. And I joined Cannibalistic. So God is good, man.
Amen.
That's
He
awesome.
shuts one door and opens another.
Yeah, so that's how I got Jerry.
Awesome.
And then Fred was doing the show called, what was it called? Artist Night Out.
Artist night out.
Artist
Yeah.
night, yeah.
And then
Artist
that's
night out.
how he met Josh. And then
Yes.
and then Josh, what happened, Josh?
Oh, well, I was playing lead guitar with a Christian rock band, and I knew that another band was playing, and I kind of Facebook stalked that band, and then I said, that singer, he looks like he's not just what he's playing with that band. I think he's a metal guy. And then I'm like, all right, if I see him over there at the show, I'm gonna ask him, hey, do y'all need a bass player? Because I think I seen him like with Alex and Jerry. I think there's no bass player. I'm like, I could do that. And I'm like,
No,
hey,
but he
I know
said,
you play metal.
he said, I play
I'm
bass.
your bass player. I play bass.
He said, I play
Yeah.
bass.
So that's why you have Josh, I play bass.
Yeah.
Nice. And then Kimberly,
And then Kimberly.
how did you come into the picture?
Yeah.
They just found me in the back alley somewhere.
No, Jerry
Took her in.
Jerry put an ad out for a drummer, and she
Yeah.
replied to
Oh,
his ad.
She's got a great story too. Tell us,
Like-
King.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like
Kim.
like on was this on Craigslist or something?
No,
No, Facebook.
So I've actually been a part of this group, Christian. I'm in a few Christian rock and metal groups on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how it happened, like I've had that for years, and I haven't even because I've been in like Christian rock bands previously, like looking for other people.
Hmm.
I'm usually the one looking for people, not the one trying to be found. But it was kind of so it was actually I left or I had a divorce, and I could like see him walking away, and I was just like, God, what do I do now? And I was like, if I could do one thing, it'd be to glorify you in a Christian band. That's what I know how to do, like a Christian rock band. And I prayed, and I was like, God, and I was thinking like I really like Killswitch.
Okay.
And if it could be something like that, that'd be great. And then I saw Jerry's ad like the next day, and just messaged to like see if it was gonna work out. I hadn't even heard the music yet or anything, and I think Cannibalistic has like Killswitch like influences, sounds like it from Fred's voice.
yeah, it's
You
all
weren't
Fred.
supposed to say it.
And I just thought
Nice.
so, yeah.
So is that that band's as a huge influence on you and your drumming style and everything?
Yes. Yep.
Okay,
Awesome.
nice.
Yeah, it's a great band for sure. Great live band. Also,
Yeah.
I saw them with
I have
Howard
not
Jones.
Jerry
Oh,
said he's
my
gonna
God.
really.
start wearing the little.
I have not seen them yet.
No, oh no.
No?
That's going to be Josh. Josh is the one that's been
I'll
running
do it, I
around
don't care.
everywhere on stage now.
I'll go.
That's
Yeah, y'all could. We should switch the lead singers and see if anybody notices.
Right.
Yeah, because then Killswitch would be alive
Yeah.
again. So yeah, they would notice. I'd bring them back to life.
Oh snap!
Ooh, that happens.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Bring me back to life.
I'm just kidding because I love Howard.
Yeah.
He's amazing. Howard,
No,
if
that's
you're listening-
Evanescence.
Howard, if you're listening to this, I'm just kidding, bro. I love you. Hi.
Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, so let's get into these songs. Like, I know you all have an EP and a single out, and I'm sure you all are working on other stuff and may even have other stuff. But I mean, the first song that actually caught my attention, you talked about it earlier, was Daniel. I'm like, this is an interesting title for a song. The first Daniel, well, no, I guess I heard it. There's a couple of like Christian metal songs called Daniel. One of them being Daniel was a mosher by Mortification. But anyway,
Daniel's a
let's.
monster. When
Oh,
he mushed with the lions
Dan,
in the lion pit.
Dance Like David by Spoken. I bet you don't know that one, do you?
Oh, I remember
I
that.
don't know
Yeah,
that.
but yeah,
That's an
so
old. That's an old school one.
right.
Oh, okay.
So let's talk about that song. There's another song I had some questions about too. But yeah, let's talk about Daniel first.
Well, when I write the lyrics, like Alex will send the music out, and I get an opportunity to listen to it for a while, and he'll put the title to it before anything. Before I start writing, there's already a title on the song, so it makes it easier for me to try to pick a topic. I don't have to pick the topic. And when he sent Daniel, I'm one of those people that I like throwing rocks at glass houses, and
Mm-hmm.
and I believe that a lot of guys, don't get mad at me. Those of you listening, I believe
Yeah.
I believe that a lot of Christians are living in a glass house. I believe that we
Hmm.
wear masks. When we're worshiping and stuff like that, our mask is off. But as soon as we come out into the world, we're wearing a mask. There's not enough Christians out there glorifying God with who they are and who God made them to be. And so that's what Daniel's about. It's
Hmm.
explaining. We already know the story of the lion's den. Well, what I do is I
Right.
use that song to use the world as the lion's den. In Corinthians it talks about being devoured by the lion, and but he doesn't get devoured by the lion. And what I'm explaining to people in this song is, if you are one with Christ, there's no way this world can touch you. All you have to do is remain faithful.
Hmm.
There's no
Yeah.
way. And so when you're hurting, bring your burdens. It says lay your burdens down. And there's a frustration for some Christians that are really really gung ho. And that's where the prayer comes out. Okay, God, if you're going to use me, it's a part to see. Uh, Call me out to the water, dance in the fire with me. You're the truth, you're the way, you're the life. You're the only one that can set me free. And so it's a prayer because you feel
Mm.
trapped in this world that's trying to devour you.
Yeah, we were talking
Yeah.
about that
Very
earlier
cool.
Man,
That
that's
today.
when you
good.
said that, it reminded me of you.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, oh no, you're good. That's it. It reminded me of the. You ever heard the term code switch?
No.
Okay,
Kill
so I'll tell
switch?
you, it might be a black thing. Okay, so I'll just give you
Kill
all
switch.
the basic. No, no, I know. Yeah, kill
You got
switch.
it.
To code switch, code switch means to, like, okay, say if you're in one setting, you talk one way, and then when you get another setting, you talk another way. So a lot of times it goes with, like, if you're with
Yeah.
your friends, you're speaking a certain way, and then you get, you're at work, you speak a certain way. You're at church, you speak a certain way.
Yeah.
That's what
Yep.
code
Yeah.
switch is.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's called
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
cold switch.
it reminded me of that. Yes, code switch.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to try to remember that.
CODE and then switch. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, when I get with La Raza, then I start, talking.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Orale.
You can practice
You're at me at the taqueria.
Yeah.
The 10 Spanish words I know. There we go.
Awesome. And then let's dive into the song Crucifixion a little bit.
That's the other one I was thinking about. So this is great
Yeah. See?
then.
Yeah.
I think crucifixion is self-explanatory. I mean, the song begins, God's only begotten Son. Um, uh, he's the chosen one.
Born of a virgin, holy one.
huh? What's
What?
that?
Born of a virgin,
No,
holy
born of a
one.
virgin, holy one. So it's talking about how he took, every lash for me. He took my sins to death. And at the same time, we're still far apart. Like, we're not a part of Christ. We're a part of Christ. We're distant from Christ. And so when we really need them, we start thinking, okay, well, who will save me? Who will save me? And right in the middle of the song, the bridge is, Father, forgive them for they know not what they do. Why have you
Mm.
forsaken me? So Sometimes we try to, if we get an opportunity, we act out that part on stage so that people can see that it's about the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. I don't want anybody to get anything wrong on that. And in the end, even though the song is about the crucifixion of Christ, where it gets kind of scary, we already know that when the earth shook, when Jesus gave himself wholly to God, and that when he passed on the cross, and the earth shook and all that stuff happened. So that's what's supposed to be happening at the end of the song. And then Satan comes in and starts making all these promises. I am here. I can give you anything you want, just like he did on the mountain with Jesus. I can give you all these cities, all these kingdoms, right? So he makes these promises to all of us, and that's what that song's about. That you have those people that'll tell you, "I can save you, I can save you, I can save you," when at the same time they're the ones that are dragging you down. And the response of the Christian that's being beat like that is, nothing can save you but Jesus. Nothing can save you.
I love it.
but Jesus.
And
Man,
Yeah,
that's
there's
good.
a really cool dialogue at the end of that song, and I really like how Fred put that together.
and the thing is that
Thank you, Jerry.
on the ending of that song, there was something that I had added at the end because Fred didn't show up to a couple of practices, so I kind of wanted to throw him off. I wanted to throw him off, so it was just supposed to be something just for fun that actually became part of the song. And so,
Yeah, I remember that.
and he just came up with right away. We couldn't even throw him off or anything
Nice.
like that. So.
Alex learned pretty quick that if he adds something to the end of the song, I'm gonna add lyrics to it.
Okay.
If he could, he would
Nice.
sing through all the guitar solos.
Yeah.
He tries to sometimes when we're playing live.
But
Yeah.
to sing,
He tries to sing. He sings through all of my bass solos too, though.
Oh man.
That's awesome. So I was going to ask, I guess Kimberly, what was it like recording the music video for "From the Ashes"?
I wasn't
that's
in
Jerry.
that
You wasn't it? Who was
Yeah.
that? Was Jerry?
Gary.
Jerry recorded it.
Well, tell us. Yeah, tell us a little bit. Is that like all done in person? Is there how did all that come together?
So the lyric video that I put together, I basically use stock footage. That way we can't get sued. for
Okay.
it. But
Yeah. That's good.
But I prayed, yeah, for sure. But I prayed
Yeah.
about everything, before I even started putting it together. And then I correlated each segment of the video. Like I would take hours, dedicate hours, and look at all these stock footage video to find exactly what I was looking for. Because that's not easy to do. Just okay, I need
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
and there it is. And so I enjoy that type of thing. But what I would do is take the lyrics of the song and find stock footage that met those lyrics, where I felt like it was
Okay.
complete, like it just wasn't generic. So
Right.
that's basically how it's done.
And
All
And
right.
we took
Well, I just
live. We did live,
the band.
video of everyone performing too, right?
yes.
Well, yes, I had an idea because I know normally people do music videos with like just this generic image in the back. Well, I had an idea to do something different, make not like a professional music video, but have some clips of us playing while the footage
Yeah.
is going on. And so
Sure,
I
yeah.
wanted to do something
That's cool.
different there a little bit.
But
Well, y'all are about to hit 1,000 views on that song, so that's awesome.
wow, I didn't
Wow.
even know
Oh,
that.
sure.
Thanks for letting me
Yeah.
News
know.
to me.
Have you ever
No,
seen the video
yes.
for Daniel? I think he did an amazing job. That one looks professional, honestly. When I first
Yeah.
saw it, I was
Thank
like,
you.
wow.
Yeah, for
I put a
sure.
lot of thought into
I'll
it.
have to check that out. I've listened on other platforms, but I don't think I've seen that video. I just "From the Ashes," I noticed there was a female, and I assumed it was Kimberly, but I was wrong. So, uh,
Oh,
awesome.
yeah. We can act
So-
out. We can do the
I'll pull
next
up the
video.
video
We can
right
be
now
acting out some parts
for
and stuff. That
later.
would be a cool idea.
Well, actually, Jerry's
Be
working
on the
on
lookout
another
for the next
video
one,
right
My
now.
Window.
What's up?
Go ahead.
I just said be on the lookout for the next one, My Window.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, nice. So how long have y'all officially formed as a band? Has it been a couple years, or how long about?
About 2 months.
I think with me and Fred, like what, 4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then
Well, so
go ahead.
I was wanting to ask, how did it come about with getting hooked up with Resurrection Records? Y'all got a lot of really good label mates there. I'm actually working with Aaron, and me and another guy are working on booking some Resurrection Fest here in South Carolina.
Well,
That's nice.
And
Jerry had contacted Aaron, and then I think Aaron had
okay,
seen some of the stuff that I'd done on Instagram. But I think Aaron was talking more with
nice.
Jerry on that end, and so
Tell us about it, Jerry.
yeah, tell us, Jerry. Do it. No.
So basically, my good friends from Reborn got signed,
Okay.
and then I saw our old band got signed. I won't mention the name right now.
But you can.
Oh,
Don't
You
worry.
snap.
can. They're our
So
brothers.
nothing bad. We love them. Well, okay. Then it was Becoming Sons.
Yes.
We all played in Becoming
Okay.
Sons at one point. They're good friends of ours.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
And I saw they both got signed, and I was thinking, well, we're a Christian band too. We should at least ask. And I was praying about it,
sure.
and God directed me to that Christian record label. And I reached out to Aaron. I did my research to find out who the manager was and who the owner was and all that stuff. And I reached
Yeah,
out to him and sent him a few songs of ours. And I'd asked him if, when you get a chance, can you please listen to these and tell us what we need to do to get signed. I was very direct. I was like, what do we need to do to get signed with you guys?
You direct.
And he said, unfortunately, I don't have enough funds right now and the room to sign you guys. But he goes, I'll keep in contact with you or something like that. So about a year later, he reached out to me and he goes, hey, you guys pretty much ready to get signed? And I was like, no way, man. I was really excited, and I
that's
told
awesome.
the guys about it.
Yeah, yeah. I love Tricord. I saw those guys at the Breaking Darkness Fest in North Carolina
They're
last year,
amazing.
Hmm.
and they're going to be back. They're playing again this year. And we actually interviewed them and everything. We're setting up some interviews with a few of the other bands on the label, so that's pretty cool, man. That's awesome. I'm glad that it all came together and worked out for you.
We're all
If
pretty close.
y'all travel outside of, what's that?
I said we're all pretty close too on the label. We kind of like all know each other. We encourage one
Yeah.
another. We push each other. We share each other's
Oh,
music.
that's cool, man.
Yeah, we do. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
even Stained Red. Yeah, we're real good friends with Stained Red.
Yeah.
Stained Red. Okay, yeah,
Love it.
that's cool, man.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
if y'all ever travel outside of Texas and everything for some shows, maybe we can work something out one day. That'd be awesome.
That sounds good.
Yeah, we're looking to try to do some festivals or something like that. Would be nice.
We are
Yeah,
really
and
Okay.
who's ever watching, we just want to make sure that our gas is taken care of, and some of the expenses, like maybe the hotel and food
Yeah.
and
We'll
things
go
like
stay at
that.
Jimmy's
But definitely
house.
reach out to us.
We're gonna stay at Jimmy's.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a whole bunch of sandwiches.
Hey, come on, man. It
And make sure you
it'll
have
be
tacos for-
it, it'll be cramped, so but you can stay here, dude. If you love tacos, man, I call it Little Mexico. Like my whole area that I live in is Hispanic, and so we have my favorite Mexican shop is like right down the road, Las Muertes Tortas, and then we have Honduran, we have all kinds of. I'm trying to remember Colombian. There's lots of restaurants around here,
man,
so
different
taco
cultural
trucks.
foods. That's
We
amazing.
got more taco trucks, dude. Was
That's
so
awesome.
good, man. I've
Yeah.
been to almost all of them. So
So
yeah,
I do.
y'all
I see a lot
y'all
of
come out
Mex-
this way. We'll treat you right.
Amen.
Same
What was that, Jay?
here. I was gonna say same here. Yeah, we have a lot of Mexican themed restaurants in this area too. But now we're kind of new to this neighborhood. The neighborhood's actually new. I haven't seen as many Mexicans living here, but I've seen a whole lot of Mexicans like building the houses around here, of course.
Yeah.
So I mean, any given day, I wake up to samba music for sure, and
Oh,
I'm here
dude,
for it
they
because I freaking love samba music.
We might
know,
have to
well,
like
and
figure.
they play it.
We might have to figure
Say what now?
because I'm on Jenny Craig right now, so we're gonna maybe. I'm just kidding.
He's trying.
But yeah, no, it's all good. But yeah, like I mean, dude, like Samba music is just amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
I know that's such a sidebar, but I just like I was so here for it once I started hearing it like every day. I'm like, dang, yo, this is interesting.
Start dancing to it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I play piano and stuff too, so I mean I try to incorporate a lot of that kind of stuff into.
Yeah, it's good to incorporate a lot of different kinds of music. I'm all into any kind of music as long as it's good music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good question. Do y'all listen to other styles of music? I mean,
I definitely
Jay's
do.
plays jazz and everything from jazz to death metal. So
Hmm.
That's nice.
I listen to about anything but country. I don't get into country, but about anything else, I'm good for it.
I love contemporary
I
Christian music.
Selena.
Okay.
Okay.
Mercy, Casting Crowns,
Yeah.
Need to Breathe, stuff like that.
Hmm.
I love that type of music. On the secular side,
Uh,
like I said earlier, I love Air
need
Supply.
need to breathe local for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Kimberly, you say you listen to who?
yeah.
Selena.
Selena? You
Selena.
said Selena or Selena?
that's right.
Selena with an
Yo,
S.
I just
Read
watched a
Selena.
documentary about her last
Selena.
night, yo.
No.
No, some of
No.
Selena,
Selena Gomez.
from the '90s, the one that got murdered, yo.
A legend. Yeah.
Amazing documentary that I saw a few days ago.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
About
sad.
her? Okay,
Hmm.
Hmm.
nice.
Very,
Yeah,
very.
I feel like I've seen that. I watch a lot of music documentaries. I think I did see that one.
Yeah, I think. Well,
So
I know
what?
there's been a couple. One of them, I think. Yeah, I guess so. It came out like last year or something. So I am kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
late getting around to it, but yeah.
yeah. And Josh, what do you listen to?
Oh, I listen to it all. I even like dubstep. I like rock,
Wow,
metal. I actually play guitar in a death metal band too.
There's a
Um,
death
nice.
metal. There we
and
go.
then I played trombone and keyboards for R&B band, blues and jazz, and then I played trombone for Kashmir Reunion stage band in Houston. I played a bass guitar for Southern rock band. I played country lead guitar for a country band. I played a
Hmm.
bunch of stuff. So I like it
I,
all as long as it's good
I'm a
music, well musicians.
I'm a little disappointed you didn't say any a ska band. Come on, I mean,
The Mighty Mighty
I
Bosstones.
I almost got into
al-
with a ska band, but
almost.
it didn't work. It didn't work out.
It-
That would be good for that. Yeah.
So you never had to do
Ska's not dead.
Right.
I would do that. I wouldn't turn it down. I would do it right now.
Yeah.
That's right.
We can add
I love
the
That's
it.
awesome.
cannibalistic sound.
I'm
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah,
here for it.
nice.
Jerry, you
Well,
want to
word.
go?
So,
What are you
as
listening
far
to
as
these days?
new music. Oh yeah, what you got?
Oh, yeah, I'll go. Okay, before I joined Cannibalistic, I'm still a huge fan of them, Pantera. I mean,
Yeah,
nobody
that's
can say that Dimebag is not an amazing guitarist.
What kind of guitar is that,
God rest
Jerry?
his soul.
I
But
mean, they could say that. They could
yeah,
say that, but they'd be lying.
yeah, he really inspires me, and I also like Phil Anselmo. The lead
singer.
singer, amazing vocals.
Show off your
But
guitar.
before that, believe it or not, this might catch people by surprise, but I like classical, and I listen to a lot of worship. Believe it or not, tons of worship. Even throughout the
Okay.
day, and
Yeah.
like elevation music. There's a bunch of them on my phone that I listen to because I just love just dwelling in God's presence. I mean, I think that's so
Amen.
important in the Christian's life. So even though we play
That's
metal,
awesome.
it's important to worship the Lord.
Absolutely.
Amen.
You need to check out a band that we interviewed called At the Mountain. These guys are
Yes.
incredible. They are
Check it out
from
right now.
South Africa and Norway, and they're on the new Sanctuary International
Sanctuary, yeah.
Worship record label that they just came out with. So good. It's like metal, hard rock, some rock, but it's all only worship. It's so good.
Awesome.
At the
awesome.
Mountain.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I love
That's
worship,
awesome.
man. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing
Heck
compares
yeah.
to the Lord's presence.
Right. And
Sure. That's
I have
awesome.
a non-metal recommendation. You ever heard of Miranda Curtis? Miranda
Miranda
Curtis?
Curtis?
I
No.
have not.
Yeah, check her out too. One of my good friends from Louisville is her music director, and her music is
Nice.
just she can sing. She can just really sing, and she's just an amazing worshiper and stuff. Like I said, non-metal recommendation. But yeah, check it out.
Will
What's,
do.
what's
I
her
wrote
name?
it down.
Cool.
What's her name?
What was that, Kemp?
Miranda
Miranda
Curtis.
Curtis. Mm-hmm.
I'm writing it down so I can look it up because I like new music.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
me,
that's one of the more odd recommendations I've ever done. But just great worship music.
for me, when I started off listening to music,
Yeah.
it was like,
The one that I've been listening to
oh,
is Ellen Amor. Have y'all ever heard of her?
What is that?
No.
Ellen Amor.
Let me
amor,
look up. We got our phones. We're
amor.
looking
That
at
sounds
stuff.
Am.
This is
She's
familiar,
great.
Jerry.
All
really,
right, you
really,
and I.
really good praise and worship. I'm sorry, what?
Sounds familiar. So I might have heard
Okay,
it, but I
check
don't
her out.
remember.
She's amazing.
All right, you're gonna have to spell that one for me. Like
Okay, you're gonna have to
ELL
look
or
up Elenamor. She's
Okay.
an amazing worship
I see.
artist. I've
Yes,
been
I
really
see it now.
listening to her a lot lately.
nice.
Very
I
cool.
love
Yeah.
to discover new music too, so I'll
Yeah,
check that out.
absolutely.
Abigail Ginnisterblum. I'm not sure if I'm probably butchering her last name, but she's a good one too. It's Abigail, and it's Ginsterbum. You guys, awesome. You should check
Good
her out.
grief, that's a
I
long
know.
name.
Say that again. G.
Abigail
Mhm.
Ginsterbum.
BLUM. Got it.
She's
Got
amazing.
Nice.
it.
That sounds like an Italian dish.
And
Of course, Fred
that's
was
so
talking
good.
about food.
I I'll tell you one,
But I also
and
listen to
this is
Misty
old.
Edwards.
I don't know that one either.
Go ahead.
This is old school. I don't know who here might remember this. This was been like early 2000s. There was a
Mhm.
band called Rock and Roll Worship Circus.
Yes, I remember
Has
them for
anybody?
sure.
I don't know.
So I booked that band back then, and I just love their music. They were a worship band that started creating their own, original music and touring. And what I
That's
loved about
cool.
them was it wasn't a cover of all the songs we've heard 1,000 times. It was original music, and they put out a couple albums. I got both of them. They're, to me at the time, it was like a fresher breath air, for that
Yeah, yeah.
style
I
of
think
music.
I think I saw them in Cornerstone once, like around that like
Nice. Okay.
2001, 2002-ish area for
I booked
sure.
them in a coffee shop basement or something one time.
Yeah, there's
You
a
know, had to. Yeah, go ahead.
you familiar with Ty Tribbett?
Uh huh. I am.
Yeah, you gotta check out Ty Tribbett. He has some great worship. Like not all of his stuff is worship stuff. He's like a gospel artist, but dude, he has some of the most progressive worship music
I
for
like
sure
that.
that I've
Awesome.
ever
Yeah,
heard.
it
Awesome.
was
In
ahead of it.
fact, go ahead.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Say, in fact, I travel. I go to. I go to Kimberly's house sometimes to practice songs,
Hmm.
and I'm listening to worship all the way.
Love it. Just a second.
So
Nice. So, so where is the band going from here? What can we expect from Cannibalistic and the band, the music, the touring, the ministry? What's in the future?
Well,
you want to take this one, Kim? She's kind of got some goals.
I mean, I think Alex would probably be better. What do you think?
well, if you have the
It's up to
goals,
you.
let's hear it right now. I know you have a lot on your mind,
Yeah.
and right now would be a good time to tell everybody.
Oh, okay. So I think this year we are going yeah, we have a lot that I want to cram into this year, pretty much.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
coming up with new music, and then we're working on music videos for the stuff that's already out. And then hopefully we just worked on our EPK and we can try to get booked at some festivals like around the country, not just in Texas. That'd be really great. That's what we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
And music-wise,
So,
would be a little
or
bit more
or is this like,
breakdown.
yeah?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. No, no, you go ahead. So
Yep.
music wise, more breakdowns. Is that what you
Yeah,
said,
a
or?
couple more breakdowns
Yes,
to make them a
always
little
need
bit
some
more
breakdowns.
I'm all about the breakdowns. I've been telling
Okay.
Alex.
Yeah,
Just
so a
like
little bit more
the song.
detuned guitars. So be playing our
Yeah.
standard with a little bit more detuned guitars in them, and then got Fred working on some really cool vocals,
Okay.
and it's gonna be really cool. We got one right now that Fred's working on called Samson and Delilah. So he's got a great story on that so far. Can't wait to get him to start recording the vocals. He has a cool intro to that as well.
Yeah.
That later on I'll add to the song so I can send the guys a demo again. But probably after he puts the words to it, and I now got to make another change to the song because Josh and Kim and Jerry had an idea. Let's make this part longer. I'm like, okay.
So what is your kind of like overall writing process like? Are y'all like virtually sending stuff and check this out, or are you meeting all the time, or is it kind of a combination? What does that look like, and how does a song come together for the band?
Alex?
Usually, like, I'll be sitting down and I'm like, it comes a couple of ways. One way I'll be like, oh, I have this cool idea for a riff. And so then I'll go to my little studio and I'll start pulling like drum tracks from Easy Drummer 2, and I'll start putting a song together that way. Or sometimes it'll be just like, I want to write a song. I don't have an idea, but I want to write a song. So I'll just go into the room and I'll write a song. And then when I start writing the songs and when I'm done, I start listening to them and I'm like, what do I hear? Like what's the name of this song? What is this song telling me it wants me to title it? And that's how Fred was telling you that
Okay.
I put the titles to the songs and it makes it easier for him to come up with a topic, or I'll have like an idea and he'll feed off my idea, and then he'll say, well, I have an idea too, and then he'll tell me his idea and I'm pretty much just like, do it. So
It makes it harder to write. Now,
That's cool.
giving me the topic is amazing, but trying to give that topic justice is the hard part. I want to make sure, because we try to
Sure.
put a message out there, and that's the main goal. If you want to ask about what we want to do with our music, the main goal is to use that music to minister to the people. It's not just to play music. I know I said I like to throw rocks at glass houses, but I want those glass houses to come with the word of the Lord stuck on it. This is not our sword to sway, so I always pray, God, give me the words you want me to put to this so that we can reach as many people as possible.
yep.
Fantastic. Awesome. Well, I got a question. I'll start with Alex on this one, and we'll go around. So tell us one thing about you that people watching this might not know.
Oh gosh, that's a very good question.
This is a fun one.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's probably
Yeah.
just
He's
pretty
from the
much,
Middle East.
it's probably pretty much normal.
He's actually Egyptian.
Yeah. Let's see. Most people don't know my wife is Indonesian. How about that? No, but no, seriously.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah.
I listen to other music like Britney Spears and Diana Krall, just like strange music.
Yeah.
Melanie
All
Martinez.
right, we're done. We're done. That's it.
I don't know this guy.
Yeah,
I think I'm at
that's
the wrong
my,
interview.
my
Interview
guilty
done,
pleasure,
man.
I guess
Wrong
you could
interview.
say.
Edit that out,
They didn't even
Jimmy.
say anything when I said air supply, so see.
Okay.
My guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Right. I can handle that.
Tolerance for air supply.
I got Erica Supply on cassette. I can handle that.
I got it
I
on
love
8
that.
track. No, just kidding.
Oh gosh. All right, Fred.
um,
There-
I like
yeah.
a couple
gonna-
of songs, but
that
it's been a
that I'm
while.
gonna eat Indonesian food right now. Oh no, things that things you might not know about, that people wouldn't know about me and be surprised. I'm actually very reserved. When I'm at home, I don't really talk to anybody, but I try to talk to God a lot of times. And Jerry will be the first one to answer this. A lot of times I don't answer the phone. I don't really care who it is because I want to be left alone. I'm a completely different person than I am at home than I am when we're playing at a venue. When I'm at a venue, I'm all about talking to everyone about Jesus, talking to people and stuff like that. Unless my knee's hurting, it's a little different story. But I'm real quiet when it comes to being at home. My mind is constantly running. I'm constantly thinking, what do I need to do? What do I need to fix? How am I going to write this song? How can I glorify God today? What did I do wrong? You know, and
Mm.
that's pretty much it. I didn't used to be like that. I think it was
Yeah.
a way that God said, "You've already heard. Be still, and listen." And it's kind of the way life turned out for me. And I'm not turning away from it. I love it. I really do love what I do. Enjoy my time with Christ all the time, and go out and spread His word some of the time when He puts me out there. That's what the talent He gave me was for.
That's so good. That be still is hard for a lot of us these days with our
I know
schedules
that's
and
right.
stuff. So that's
Mhm.
awesome, man. Awesome. So all right, Josh.
You know that I don't just play bass, but also
Yeah.
I the thing that most people don't know about me and they see me play is my left hand. It's also part of my testimony. Is my left hand. I was born with
Oh wow.
synbrachydactyly, and my left hand was fused together like this. They had to
Wow.
surgically
Wow.
separate each finger, and so my right
Yeah.
hand. This is why I play left-handed, and
Hmm.
I
so
see. Okay.
I pick with this hand. But this
Yeah.
hand is not very good at picking, so it makes sense that the way I do it is the reason. So yeah, I it's part of my testimony because without without God in my life, He enables things like this to find a way, and I love music, and He enables me. He gives me the power to be able to continue that, and that's what I'm grateful for. That's part of my testimony.
Nice. That's awesome. All right,
Josh,
Kim.
I don't know if you know, Josh, I don't know if you know this, but like I didn't even know your hand was like that until after we played our first. That's way late. Anyways, I think that something people don't know about me and something I didn't know about myself that I discovered was during COVID time, when there was like, the big scare, everyone's home, and there was like food insecurity, like, everything's gonna go wrong. I actually started a garden and started
Oh
planting,
Wow.
and I
Yeah.
yeah.
really liked like my hands in the dirt. I planted a bunch of trees with my kiddos, so now we get to eat the fruit of our labor, and it
Amen.
was really like biblical to see that,
Nice.
all the the weeds that we had to pull, and
Yeah.
just like, cultivating it, watering it, and now we get to eat yummy Texas
And the
figs,
thorns in the
from
grass.
our backyard.
That is awesome.
And she's a
Okay.
surfer. You got to mention that.
Okay, and
You're a
I like surfing.
surfer? Oh,
Yeah.
cool. How
Everybody
how
surfs the
far are you
web.
from the beach?
3 hours. Not that kind of surfer.
Okay.
Silver
Yeah.
Surfer.
Okay.
That was a good one.
Awesome. And Jerry?
Well, a long time ago, I just gave my life to God, surrendered everything. I told him, I just want you to use my life to glorify your name, and however that may be. And of course, we do that in Cannibalistic, obviously. But I'm also an actor. I act in some movies and stuff.
Cool.
I've known this
Nice.
producer who used to work in Hollywood. He actually was one of the film producers for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hmm.
Oh
And
man.
he has a huge, amazing testimony with that as well. He was actually
Right.
running with the big wigs in Hollywood, but he became kind of prideful, arrogant, consumed with money, and God really humbled him. And
Wow.
so he stepped away and he moved here to Texas, and eventually it took him a while to get in back into it, but he obtained a lot of knowledge from that, and he told God that I want to glorify you now in the music, I mean in the video industry.
Yeah.
And him and I happen to be good friends, and he told me that he think I'd be a good actor for it, so I've been kind of acting in some movies.
Well, when you
That's
act
cool.
as
What
the
so what did
guitarist,
he
you do a
do
good
with
job too.
Ninja Turtles? Oh,
He
go
he
ahead.
did something in regards to, I guess, writing the martial art scripts or something like that.
Okay.
Or I'll
Cool.
have to ask him. He Yeah, he doesn't really give me an explanation about that, but I'll have
Oh,
to ask
that's
him.
cool. I'm a huge nerd and Ninja Turtle fan, so I was just
No
like,
way.
that's
It
so
was in the
rad.
writing process, that's for sure, and the
Okay,
production.
That's awesome. Not even I knew
that's
that,
awesome,
Jerry.
man.
Well, now you do.
Yeah. See,
And
we're making
actually,
history here.
That's
this
right.
guy is actually a mutual friend of Fred and mine.
Really?
Yeah, he's a great guy.
I've only seen him once when I went to Jerry's church.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, he's a ninja too, so he disappeared.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
That's
there's
so good.
that. See, did we get everybody?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. All right, well, here's the next question. What is your favorite thing about being a Christian?
Being what? I didn't hear the last
Oh,
part.
A
being
Christian.
I could go first on this one
Go for
because
it.
I did think about this one. I think just having that security of salvation is my favorite thing about being a Christian. Like
That's good.
ultimately, in the end, no matter what happens to me here on earth, I'm saved um,
Yeah.
by grace.
That's good, man. I love that.
I'll go next, and I think mine is understanding the talents that God has given me as far as music and how I speak and how I'm very open when it really comes out to being in front of people because He's allowed me to learn how to give people hope. A lot of people, will say this, you have that opportunity to get people in. It's not an opportunity. I don't see it as an opportunity. When God saved me, it became an obligation. And for Him to be able to say, here, you're in charge of providing people with hope, showing them love, exposing your faith and showing them that it's okay to love me is probably the most amazing thing that anyone could ever experience, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So that is my favorite thing about being a Christian is being allowed to serve my Creator.
Yeah. I guess I'll go next since I'm sitting next to
Love
Fred.
it.
Um, for me, during my search of finding a church to go through, which I've been to many, one of the questions they asked me, and I kind of made a joke but serious about it, was they asked me why uh, do I want to find Jesus now, or why did it take so long for me to want to find Jesus now? And my half joking, half truth answer to that is because I said that I want to know Jesus now, not when I'm getting ready to die. And so that's like one of
Right.
my favorite things. And then also on top of that, what I like about being Christian is being surrounded by Christians. And I got Fred right here. Fred and Jerry, to me, when I talk to them, they know more about the Bible. I still consider stuff my baby. I listen to my stuff or whatever. But if I have questions or whatever, I'll go to Fred and Jerry. And then the next part that I like about that is a Christian in a band is that being a Christian in the band with surrounded by Christians, we're able to put a message out there, to find Jesus because some people they just need to hear that you're in a Christian band and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you said what I needed to hear." And that's like one of my favorite parts of being a Christian and a Christian in a band. What were you going to say, Jerry?
And I'm sorry, I didn't know you were going to still talk. When you said Fred or Jerry, I just took the reins. So I was going to say, I've seen Alex grow tremendously in the Lord since I
Yes.
first met him. So I can definitely
Yes.
see God at
That's
work
awesome.
in his life.
2 inches.
And I think
That's
Fred
awesome.
can vouch
I'm the
for
shortest in the band, I think.
that. Well, we're
He's as short as
crazy.
Cannibal.
Fred. Oh, gosh.
I thought
Man.
Kim was the shortest, but he's actually shorter than Kim.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
My
hold on.
favorite thing probably about God is the Holy Spirit, man. The Holy Spirit. My favorite thing about God is the Holy Spirit. I think being a Christian and the presence of the Lord. I have so many things regarding my testimony I could share, which I won't right now, but I've been through heavy demonic warfare where demons manifested themselves to me, and held me down in my bed and attacked me in the form of a snake. I could tell so many stories, and it wasn't
Yeah.
because I was on the dark side. It was because I was so close to God. I was
Amen.
reading my
Wow.
Bible every night, spending time in prayer.
Amen.
I was fasting. I was ministering and winning witches to the Lord. To God be all the glory. That wasn't me, but I went through
Yeah.
some heavy warfare. So one of the things that I love about being a Christian is I've seen both sides, and they're very real.
Amen.
And I've
Yes.
seen many answered prayers specifically to the T.
Yes.
Feeling the Lord's presence is just amazing, and the fact that we're sealed with the Holy Spirit. And the fact that I could go on and on about God, and as Kim knows too, I'm really infatuated with the fact that Jesus compares us to like trees. We're trees, and where your roots are planted, matters, whether your roots are in the world or whether your roots are in Christ. And when we're in Christ, we produce those fruits of faithfulness, goodness, self-control, a righteousness. I mean, you name it, faithfulness. And when our roots are planted in the world, we produce, and this is a daily thing. I've noticed this, in people's lives, in my own, including when our roots are planted in the opposite side, we produce those bad fruits of the spirit, that you guys are well aware of in Galatians. So I don't know. That's just very, yeah. I really love that.
That's awesome, man. Love it.
A cool song title.
All right,
Please.
Josh. Yeah, there you go.
That's good. Mine is my favorite thing is just knowing he's had his hand on my life from the beginning, and just going through life when I think things are rough. I just take solace that it's all God's plan, and there's a lot of things that could be going wrong, but as long as you have faith and trust in Him, everything's gonna be for you. Because who better to be on your team than He?
Amen.
So during COVID, I wasn't scared.
Same.
I wasn't gonna bow down to what they wanted me to do, and I said, I'm gonna follow you, whatever you say, and I wasn't worried at all. And same thing with my mom and my family and stuff. Like, he's been there. I know he's been there from the beginning. So it's just
That's
that
awesome.
comfort I take.
Yeah, that's good, man. Hey, I don't know if we need to ask them if they're a Christian band, right?
Oh man, let's go.
The age old, are you a Christian band or
Yeah,
Christians in a
you're
band and all that mess?
right. That's funny. Oh God,
So
it plagues our group sometimes.
it really does. Yeah. So
Yeah,
what can
hearing
the
that
Christian metal, I'm sorry, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Kim.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's a lot of bands that, it just makes me sad that they can't even, I don't know, they say they're Christian one minute and then they're not, and it's
Yeah,
here and there, and
yeah,
yeah, we're pretty solid.
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
So what can the Christian metal community do to support Cannibalistic?
Give us money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could invite us to festivals, and
Exactly.
we'd love to
Yeah,
play with
okay.
as many bands as we can.
Nice,
We
nice.
Yeah,
we
I
wanna
love it.
spread our
But
message.
I
Jim has a
just
goal for that.
put all our social media on our Facebook, stream the
Okay.
music on Spotify, watch the videos on YouTube, reach out to us on Facebook if you need to,
Yeah.
comment, share, or if you message us, we'll pray for you for whatever
Yes.
you need.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Spread the word, share videos. I'm going to be putting some merch online, so be looking for that. So just subscribe
Okay.
to our YouTube, subscribe,
Spotify, we're
follow us
everywhere.
we're on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And then for listening platforms, we're on a lot of listening platforms. It's just kind of hard to find us, so you have to type in Cannibalistic Ascension, or you might get some things that we don't
It might
know.
get
Good
cannibal
point. Good
corpse
point,
or
Okay.
guys.
Yeah,
Good to
yeah.
know.
fetus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
And I also want to add, for you guys who are listening, you guys, just a recommendation, man. But give us underdogs a chance. A lot of people I see
Amen.
on these Christian music websites, all I see is Demon Hunter. God bless them.
Here
Skillet.
we go.
It's just a
Yes,
revolving
sir.
circle.
Kill it.
And then we have people asking for what's a new Christian music band, and everybody like or a Christian rock band. Everybody just posts the same things. It's like go out and listen to something different. Like as Kim said,
Amen.
Man.
in comparison. I mean, and not just for us, but we sound like Killswitch. We have an
no, we
amazing,
don't.
They-
solid
No, we don't.
sound. A lot of
We
our
don't.
buddies too. So
Jer-
give us a
Jerry,
chance. Give the underdog a
dude,
chance.
dude, you nailed it though. That's one reason that Jay and I love to do these interviews.
Absolutely.
To
Yes.
to give somebody a chance that maybe, hey, we're gonna get some new fans here. Maybe somebody's like Killswitch, I'm gonna send this to my friend that's
Yes.
not a believer and he listens to your music. I mean, who knows what God's gonna do with that, right? So
Right,
man, that's
exactly.
so good. I love that. So we are here to say that there are other bands besides Demon Hunter and
Demon-
Skillet
Yeah.
and who else? Disciple and
Disciple.
Theocracy.
Yes.
Yeah, and Spoken and all that. We love those guys.
And-
but
Great bands, but they're not the only
Absolutely.
ones out there.
yes,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
there's more talent out there.
There's
We are here to broaden your musical taste.
Amen.
the one thing I'd like to say is I think that we need from fans is prayer. A lot of people don't know, but it is really difficult
Okay.
sometimes to be the type of band that we are. There's a song that we're getting ready to record called "Woe," WOE, it means war on evil, and the bridge of that song says, "We're not who we are. We're soldiers. We're soldiers at war." So if there's anything that the fans can help us with, it's prayer, because we're going into the front lines and we're doing exactly
good.
what God is asking us to do. And it can be difficult, especially when you got to watch what you say when you go out into a regular bar or club and play, and you can't say certain things.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta find a way to say it, and do it either way. And thank you, Lord, that no one's told us anything. We had a lot more people come out to us and thank us for being that kind of band and expressing who we are. All glory to God. But prayer. If you guys are listening right now, prayer, pray for Cannibalistic.
That's good, man. Do y'all also play churches and Christian venues?
Yes.
We have played one church, right, or two churches.
Okay.
Yes.
Two churches, but one
Okay.
of them,
Well, that's cool, man.
We're
You
open
know,
to doing more.
Waxahachie.
Yeah, and Waxahachie.
Are you sure they're Christian?
uh-huh.
Are you sure they're Christian? Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
And that
I
was
just
when
I
we
just
were
bring
there.
I bring that up because like we had one guy we interviewed. This guy's amazing. Like he does all his lyrics are 100% scripture based. Like they are scripture. And he was like, I'm not very active in the group because it's the Christian metal group. And I challenged him. I said, "Do you know how many lost people are in that group? Like this is our ministry too.
Right.
Just because you go to a church, you expect everybody there to be a Christian. That's not true. You can be an encouragement to the church, but you can also be a witness to those who aren't believers that are there, whether it's in a bar or a church. And I think that's important not to miss. No matter where you're at, you're dealing with people, and people have mess, right? No matter who they are, or where they're at. So that's awesome. I always believe it's. I wouldn't turn down a bar gig or a church gig. So.
Yes.
Well, man, I really appreciate y'all's time. This has been great, and that's right, man. Well,
God bless you.
we are looking forward to the new music for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.